Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, my bening. Introduce myself, I'm Alicia Fredelina Isabel, and today I'm going to walk you through a topic that might seem simple at first, but actually has a big impact on our environment, economy, and even our daily life. So my presentation is titled The Invisible Shield, Protecting Nature in the Global Flower Trade. This project was developed independently by me, and I'm so proud to share this with you. Okay, so let me start by giving you a short roadmap of what I'll cover today. First, I'll tell you about my role as a biosecurity guardian, the person who helps stop harmful pests and diseases at the airport. Next, we'll go step by step through the flower inspection process. Then, I will share two real-world cases, actual crises that we have faced. And finally, I'll show you why all of this matters to you, even if you've never thought about where your flowers came from. Okay, so every single day, tens of thousands of flowers fly across borders. What is my job then? My job is making sure these beautiful blooms don't carry hidden pests or diseases that can destroy our environment. I work as part of the team where agriculture meets customs at the airport, and today I'll show you how our work helps protect ecosystems, businesses, and everyday people. Okay, so what exactly do I do? I work at the point where agriculture and customs meet, at the airport. My main job is to hunt for pests, diseases, and illegal materials that might be hiding in flower shipments. For example, earlier this year, we stopped a batch of orchids from Indonesia that had bent moss hidden in the box. Moss can carry bugs and diseases, and it's illegal to import certain types. Our job might not be glamorous, but it's essential. We are like security guards for our plants and nature. Now you might be wondering, why does this even matter? Well, just one infected shipment can cost millions of dollars in damage to farms. Here's a real state. During Valentine's Day in 2023, 12% of imported roses carried tiny insects called aphids. These pests can destroy crops fast if we don't catch them. So every flower box we inspect could mean the difference between a happy customer and a major outbreak. Now let's take a look at the flower supply chain. So, flowers go through many hands, from growers in the countries like Kenya or Ecuador, through airports to the wholesalers, and finally to you. But here's the thing, none of this will work if the inspection fails. If pests get in, florists lose product, price go up, and farms can shut down. That's why our role is right in the middle of this network. We're not just checking paperwork, but we're protecting the whole system. Now let me explain how we actually do the inspections. So step one is declaration and redirection. When flowers arrive, importers must submit all the necessary paperwork. This includes plant permits, species lists, and country of origin. If it's a high-risk shipment, like roses from Kenya, we immediately send them to the lab for closer checking. Step 2 is inspection and testing. We open selected boxes and look closely using UV lights, microscopes, and sample kits. We check stems, leaves, petals, and especially look for soil traces or insect eggs, which are often hidden in the corners. This process might sound slow, but we've trained to do it fast with precision. Missing even one tiny egg could be a disaster. Then comes step 3, decision time. If we find something risky, we have a few options. The first one is freeze the shipment at minus 18 degrees Celsius to kill pests. The second one is use fumigation if it's allowed. And the last one, sadly, we sometimes have to destroy or return the flowers. It's not fun, especially for the importer, but it's necessary to protect our country's plants and farms. Let me now share two real situations we've handled. Crisis number one is Valentine's tsunami. During Valentine's week, we had over 200 flower shipments in just a few days. We had to fumigate dozens of them, causing delays. Some florists received wilted roses, but we saved local farms from getting infected. And that's the bigger win, I think. The crisis number two is hidden in feather, the perfect deception. A shipment of beautiful Ecuadorian roses came in looking perfect, but hidden under the petals were tiny insect eggs that completely invisible to the naked eye. We caught it just in time. The importer lost at $8,000, but if those eggs had hatched, we could have lost an entire season's crop. This shows how fragile and risky the global flower trade can be. Thankfully, we don't work alone. We have amazing technology partners and tools like the first one is X-ray scanners to detect hidden organic matter. The second one is detector dogs that trained to sniff out soil and plant scans. And the last one, even we have DNA testing to identify unknown bugs. Every inspector, like me, gets 12 weeks of special training so we're ready for anything. So here's the big picture. Our mission balances three things. The first one is protecting ecosystems from harmful pests. The second one is to support a flower industry worth over $1.3 billion. And the last one is making sure your flowers stay fresh and safe. We are the invisible shield, protecting nature at the borders. So, the next time you buy a rose, just remember, it didn't just travel miles, but it also passed through careful hands like mine. And then now, I'd like to thank the Department of Agriculture and the Biosecurity Act 2015 as references for this project. All images are sourced legally, and my inspiration came from the BBC documentary, The Secret Life of Flowers, and I used here under fair educational use. Okay, so now I'll show you a reference video on how officers from the Department of Agriculture and Airport Customs work in scanning these flowers. Okay, so that's all my presentation about this final project. Thank you so much, ma'am, for listening, and I'm so sorry for all the shortcomings. And may God bless you always and stay healthy.